How old were you when you got in the system?
I was 21 with no felonies. I went in there for robbing a police station.
Robbing a police station?
Yeah, I had a famous crime that I went to prison for. And in the city of Los Angeles, on every news channel and all that. I done cooked PCP, I done had shootouts. I ran with Renee McGower. I know Lil Tommy, I done fuck with him. I done fuck with Peter Cody and John Boy and White Boy Buddy and you name it, I done ran the gamut.
You talk about that PCP, man, that's almost like the ghetto recipe in the family tradition, man. That recipe is passed down like by generations, man, and it's funny, it don't never escape the black community.
Well, you know, the acronym PCP stands for Please Consider the Plot. You know what I'm saying? I done been looped off that shit from just smelling it, but I don't really want to expound on that and my shortcomings because I owe the community an enormous apology. I'm the Negro that's responsible for our people eating out the trash. I'm the person that's responsible for our kids not going to school because I participated in this system and these oppressors' foolishness. And I take responsibility for what I did and on behalf of all my homies that's not here, all my homies that can't speak for themselves and all their sons that's growing up with fathers, and to the sisters that's been disrespected. On behalf of all of us, the players, the pimps, the ones that made the sexy reds through the experience of having them involved in our lives, I'm gonna apologize to the young homies for teaching them this gang shit on behalf of the brothers that's no longer.
A lot of people feel that our culture and our music is a part of the destruction of the youth. How you see niggas still gang banging and claiming hoods and all that. So you feel responsible for starting that foundation of showing, because do you feel like what you did taught the youth coming up that same path to do it? Because we still got niggas in the hood going to pen. We still got niggas selling sherm steel and dope and claiming the hood like it's the most important thing in the world.
Well, what I take responsibility for and my verbal public apology was not an individual apology based on my own shortcomings. Mm-hmm. It was an apology based on a collective group of errors that we made as black men from South Central, Wise, Compton, Pomona, and beyond Chicago that we bit into for the purpose of survival. As an individual, I'm totally cognizant of the fact that we have perpetuated this foolishness in such a way that it's come down to our children. I can't control that. That's America's job. Okay, but I can identify with the fact that there are people like ourselves who know that, one, we take responsibility for the contributions that we made. If I broke Miss Johnson's window and ran when I was little, Miss Johnson, I apologize to you. Mm-hmm. If I sold dope to the community and I know that I sold dope and a bunch of other cats sold dope and they didn't get a chance to say they apologized to God first and to the community, that's what I'm trying to implement, because it's going to always go. See, everybody that's black is not your brother. It's a lot of niggas doing stuff under the stolen identity and then they blaming it on black people. We're black, but it's a lot of nigga foolishness that's outside, has nothing to do with us.
A whole lot of that.
So we have to start taking responsibility and separating the two entities when it comes to who's doing what. Because we're real men. We're really trying to help our community. So when we start making these apologies collectively as individuals, and then taking responsibility for the most minuscule amount of dirt that you did to black people, it speaks collectively for us all. But as far as the perpetuation of what's going on today, that's America's problem, is gentrification. See, I wrote an article once before called Chemicals and Biological Weapons of Mass Destruction Hit the Inner City. I wrote it to the President of the United States. I wasn't talking about no bombs. I'm talking about that crack cocaine, them big old pistols with them switches on there, that HIV and that AIDS and all that. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So there's a different approach. When the brother made his record, it may not have been a direct apology to the black community, but it was an enlightenment with apology attached, because it enlightened people like myself.
Gangster Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chronicles, this is not your average show.